Hello. All right. So I was trying to think, okay, what can I share today? So today I did read some case law specific to our situation, and I spent quite a bit of time this morning praying for you guys. Um, I miss you so much, Warren and Clara. You mean the world to me. So I did think of a memory um, that I wanted to share with you. I'm trying to remember how it was provoked to me. I think that it was something I was watching, or it was something I was listening to. I like to listen to a lot of audiobooks. And anyways, it was regarding a food kitchen. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember me and my kids used to serve at the Bethlehem Inn. I don't know if you remember it, but wow, I'm really in the sun right now. Gotta get out of the way. But there was this homeless kitchen that we used to serve at, and it was at least once a week. We would get there early, and we did it with the homeschool group. I don't know if you remember that, but it was one of the homeschool groups, and we would get there early, and we would prep the food. Someone else planned out the menu. We'd prep the food, and then we would cook the food, and then we got to serve the food. I don't know if you guys remember it, but we got to serve to homeless families. A lot of it was homeless families. There were young children there, and there were adults, and I remember you guys got to put the food on the plate. Warren, you got to do a lot of the prepping. Clara, you prepped as well. I do remember you prepping. I think serving a lot, helping with the serving, because a lot of the prepping required cutting, which was a little bit difficult for an 8-year-old at the time. But you were awesome, both of you guys, and it just warmed my heart. I loved it, and it was one of those awesome memories that that you think back to, and it was such a short period of time, but yet it made such a huge impact on me. Not only spending that time with you guys, but also the impact that we got to make on the others as well. And it was fun. Warren, you made some friends through the homeschool group, and then you were able to do, I wish I could remember their names. I have pictures of them, but let me turn this around and I'll walk back the other way. There's construction going on behind me. But yeah, I remember those days because it was, we would get there, and I mean, sometimes the people, the homeless people and the smells and the sad situation, but you guys were always so kind, so thoughtful. You were never judgmental, ever. You just loved on them. And I remember we would even say, like, oh, I wish we could go out of the kitchen and then go in the other area, which we'd go out there and restock and refill things or throw things away. But we wanted to sit down and like pray with them and talk to them, because we knew that they were going through hard times. And I just loved and appreciated how loving and kind and how generous you were. And I'm still believing to this day that you are still just as kind and loving and generous as you were before. And yeah, so that was a memory. I so wish that I could remember the names of the kids. Warren, if you're watching this, I'm sure that you'll remember the girl. She was pretty thin, and she had dark hair, and it was long. There was also a blonde girl kind of came from a split family as well. And yeah, I don't remember all the names of the people, but that is a memory I wanted to share with you. And I knew that you would remember it if I shared it with you. It was not something that easily came to my mind. But when it did, it was like all of my memories came flooding back to me about that time. And yeah, I think there were even times that we went straight from, because I was coaching Clara's soccer team, and I believe that a lot of that time that we were prepping, I think it was during the time of coaching soccer. I think I don't remember, but I'm sure my memory will come back. I have a lot of journal entries about that time. But I just wanted you guys to know I love you. I've been praying for you today. I've been praying for your older brother Wyatt, and there's good things in sight. There's a lot of pressure that's going to be coming, I think, probably on our nation. But as you guys may or may not know, diamonds are actually created and made and refined under pressure. So some of the best things are refined and created under pressure. And, you know, what the enemy can't break, he will make us. Not the enemy, but God will make us. So if we persevere, then there is a blessing in it. Not only for us, but a blessing for others. So I just encourage you to keep persevering in your faith in God. Praying. You may not see your prayers answered right now or immediately, but no prayer is returned to God void. Meaning if we pray with the will of God that lines up with the Bible, then we can guarantee our prayers will be answered. It's just a matter of time, and then trusting the process. We know the end result, but the process in getting there is sometimes the most difficult. But again, diamonds are made under a lot of pressure and a lot of heat. I love you guys. I love you, Warren and Clara, with all my heart, with all my soul, and with all of my mind. I will always be your mother. I will always, I guess I could say I will always fight for you. I will fight for justice and the righteousness of God. That I can guarantee. I love you guys. Have a great day today, or a great evening, depending on when you're watching this, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.